to be on the air with you here in Indianapolis, a place where so many of my dreams have come true.
The Ride with JMV on 93.5 and 107.5. The Fan.
20, 15, 10, cuts back at the 5, diving for the goal line, and he is stopped just short. Oh, they're going to mark him down at the 1-yard line. In motion is Ashton Doolin. Richardson fakes a jet sweep, takes it off left side. He's at the 5, and he crashes into the end zone. Touchdown, Anthony Richardson. Rodgers goes out of the gun. 3 receivers move to his left. Ball between the hash marks. Backing a throw, looking left, giving ground, steps up. Checks it down, caught by Hall. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Second down and 6, back into throw, Richardson. And he is hit. The ball comes out, picked up by the Jets. They've got a fumble recovery, and they return it inside the 25-yard line. Aaron Rodgers, quick pitches right side on a counter. Brees Hall cuts it up. He's at the 15, angling right, 10, 5, dives for the pylon. No signal yet, and he's in. Touchdown. Brees Hall has 2 touchdowns today, 1 rushing, 1 receiving. Play action to the right side, caught by Kenny Yeboah. Touchdown, the tight end on the reception, takes it in. He's seldom used, but Kenny Yeboah out of Ole Miss with a touchdown as they booted Aaron Rodgers out to the right and found Yeboah in the right flat, and he takes it in from 11 yards out. Richardson backs to throw, good protection. Throws over the middle, caught inside the 5, and diving for the goal line is Josh Downs for a touchdown. A 10-yard laser over the middle. Downs from Richardson. Sending 6 for the Colts on their own 34. Richardson the pass, pump fakes, down the near sideline looking for Pierce. He's got it, down the near sideline. He makes a basket catch into plus territory inside the Jets 30. He's going to be stopped at the 27-yard line. Beautiful throw by Anthony Richardson. Richardson out of the gun. He's going to take it off left edge. He's at the 5, cuts into the end zone. Bullies his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Anthony Richardson. His 2nd rushing touchdown today, and the Colts with the score right there lead 28-27.
Keep the ball inside.
Dancing in the pocket, and they bring him down. That's Quiddy Pay and DeForest Buckner, and that's how the game's going to end. 2 seconds, 1 second. Ball game in New York, and the Colts win by a point. 27, make that 28-27 over the Jets.
The Ride with JMV underway with the calls yesterday from Matt Taylor and Rick Venturi. And if you are wondering, wait a minute, John sounds different. JMV going to be at Twin Peaks up on the northeast side of Indianapolis. Still plenty of time for you folks to get up there and enjoy a cold beverage while listening to him. Diet Coke's perfectly sufficient. But John, 465 is a mess, right? So John got caught up in some of the construction traffic that is involved, got a little hung behind. And I said, no worries, Jimmy and I will stick around and do the handoff just a little bit more delayed than normal. So we will have, obviously, John doing his show as normal with your phone calls at 239-1070. Always the case after a Colts game. Stephen Holder going to join at 5 o'clock today. One of the things I didn't notice, Jimmy, from early – see, we can say this on John's show. Didn't say it on our show. But I thought Mike Tyson was the only person over the weekend that was wide-ass open, and it turns out, a courtesy of Rick Venturi, I guess that was also the case in the game yesterday, right?
Yes, it was indeed.
I was unaware of that fact, right?
When you've crossed over between a full weekend's worth of content, then you can finally make that connection.
That's right. I was like, well, wait a minute. It took me 3 hours to make that connection, but thus we have, right? So anyway, John will be with you coming up in just a little bit, and we will talk, or he will talk, I should say, predominantly about this conversation, the Colts and the Jets yesterday. For those of you who are just joining and did not hear our program earlier today, we appreciate you tuning in to the Fan. And Jimmy, basically what I think will be the big topic for the remainder of the show today is simply the fact that, yes, that was a game where Anthony Richardson finally took that step that people have been waiting for him to take. And in order for him to take that step, the first thing that has to happen is that he has to obviously be put in a position to have to go down and win the game. We talked about this earlier, but I'll bring it up for those that are tuning in for John's show. I'm at the Pacer game last night, and I'm following a little of what's happening with Buffalo and Kansas City on my phone, and I found it fascinating because Buffalo puts themselves in position with a 2-point lead inside of 3 minutes to go in Kansas City territory with a 4th and short. And they opt not to kick the field goal, and they go for it, and the play breaks down a little bit, and then Josh Allen does what makes him special, and he tucks the ball and runs it in and scores. And so as a result of that, Buffalo puts the game away. Now,